assessing evidence, and building an argument. What is evidence? Evidence is what you look at to check if your source is good. It gives you reasons to believe or not to believe. It's your proof. Let's look at some pictures and see what information we can get from them. Who made these? Why were these made? Who were they meant for? When and where were they made? What type of source is this? What inferences can be drawn about the maker, audience, and occasions?
What about ancient history evidence? How can we learn about events that happened so long ago? People who study history are a lot like detectives conducting an investigation. They ask questions, study the evidence for clues, and form an argument using the evidence. One of the most amazing clues about what life was like long ago was rediscovered in 1813 by a Swiss scholar named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. The picture shown was drawn by David Roberts in 1838. It shows Abu's symbol, Temple of Ramses II. What kind of questions can we ask so we can learn more? Who had created them? What did they mean? Who were they meant for? What type of source is this? What inferences can be drawn about the maker, audience, and occasion? Like the pyramids in Egypt, your thesis, which is your important question, is the pinnacle of your pyramid. It is supported by the claims you have found in your sources. Your claims must be supported by the evidence your sources have used. If your thesis has no evidence to support your claims, then you have not built a solid argument, and your argument will collapse. There are 4 key skills to help you make an effective argument. The first is your thesis. The thesis is the point that you are trying to prove. It is the thing of which you are trying to persuade the audience. It is your answer to the important question. A good thesis can usually be expressed in a sentence or 2. The ability to formulate a clear and concise thesis is a fundamental skill of argumentation. One cannot argue effectively for a position unless it is clear what that position is. After the thesis, you need to build your claim. Your claim is an argument that often takes the form of a response to another person's argument. In order to respond effectively to an argument, one must first be able to effectively identify and summarize that other person's argument, including the other person's thesis. Once you have built your claim, you must make sure it is organized. Organization. In order to demonstrate a thesis, one must present points in support of that thesis. The persuasiveness of the argument depends largely upon the organization with which one presents the supporting points. The key to a well-organized argument is to present the supporting points one at a time in a logical order. And last and most importantly is your evidence. Evidence is a fundamental criteria by which the persuasiveness of an argument should be judged. It is the degree to which specific evidence is provided that demonstrates the thesis and supporting points. The ability to locate and present such evidence is thus a fundamental skill of argumentation.